Hi everyone, Frank Starling here. I wanted to do a review of this Bluetooth speaker that I picked up from Amazon. I'd classify it as about a medium-sized speaker, and to give you some reference to the dimensions of it, it's about 5.5 inches wide by about 4.5 inches tall and about 1.5 inches wide. So I would definitely classify this as a medium-sized speaker, and I think it's good for people who would occasionally like to bring their speaker outside, because I think the medium size it provides enough volume to be heard in an outside public setting, but yet it's portable enough so that you don't have to lunk it around everywhere and it's too cumbersome to move around. So it's controlled by these 5 buttons at the top. You have your typical power, plus and minus, which also serve as allowing you to fast forward or move up a track or move back a track. Your mode button and a call button, which allows you to receive, hang up, and even dial phone calls. So if you press it doesn't say this in the instructions that came with it, which I have to say are a little bit lacking. But if you press and hold this button, it actually dials your most recent contact in your phone. And so it has this kind of rubbery handle at the top, which at first I was going to take it off, but actually bringing it around, it makes it pretty easy. And I actually ended up liking it, so I left it on my speaker. To give you a quick look at the front, you have a couple of different inputs here. So you have your typical auxiliary, your USB, your memory card, and then your micro USB input right there. And so that little blue light tells you that it's capable of being paired. And the back is just blank. So even though it kind of has this meshy speaker cloth material on both sides, the speaker is actually facing one way. And so without further ado, I just want to give you a quick demo. I belong, you belong in my sweet home. Now I'm going to turn it up all the way to the max volume on the speaker. So as you can see, it actually can throw off a pretty good amount of volume on this speaker. I would say that the vocals sound pretty good on a speaker of this size, especially compared to other speakers at this price point. I think what lacks on this speaker are some of the bass tones. You don't really get that punch that you would hear in a more expensive Bluetooth speaker. But overall, for a medium-sized speaker, I think this is great for something to bring around with you for a day at a beach, a day outside, cooking, on the grill with your friends. I think this is great. I do want to mention also that it does come with the auxiliary cable and its USB charging cable, which is definitely a nice addition. Just because I think most people will be using this device being paired with Bluetooth, but I actually am going to be using these auxiliary cables in my car. I actually needed a new set, so I was really happy to see that it came with this little extra. So overall, I would give this a 5 out of 5. Reason being, I think at this price point, the sound and the features available on this speaker aren't typically seen at this price point. And I think for a speaker in this category, it excels. So thanks for watching. This is Frank Starling. Take care and have a good day.